All right, everybody, how's it going? Almost time to race. We're about to be loading in here in a second, and then we will be driving around for a few hours, about an hour and a half. But let's pop on in here. Surprise switch car for to the Ferrari for this one. But let's go ahead and get all them joined in, if you will. Oh wait. I need to switch this so I can have my water in the front though. It's funny, I get water every time and I hardly ever drink it during the race because I'm too concentrated on the race. Also, I'm busting out the new gloves. Actually, I've had them for a while, but I've never worn them. So I'm wearing my blue gloves for the first time. Got the new wheel on here. So we just getting everything going. Actually, let's make sure the wheel's turned on. There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and pop on in. And I'm also going to pop in the voice chat. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
It got cold in the house. I was turning everything on and I'm like, ooh. Barb, let me know when the game loads in if you can hear the cars and stuff as well as me.
What'd you just say?
Oh, I was telling Barb to let me know if she can hear me when the cars get loaded in.
Note for safety reasons, all fuel drums and high-pressure bottles.
having a problem with SimHub? I can barely hear you.
No. When it first opened,
shoot.
it was. Oh, you missed your breaking point. When I first opened it, it was black. I just closed it and reopened it.
My brakes are nothing working. My wheel and everything is fixed. Yeah. That was crazy. I flipped and everything.
I was right behind you. I was just like, you disappeared. I was like, oh, he just didn't brake. You just hit that wall at full speed.
Yeah, I'm having a problem with like the SimHub.
I wonder if there's an update. Is there an update at the bottom left, maybe?
New version available.
I don't know why my mic comes in so low at first and then gets louder like after. I gotta figure that out.
Pretty hard to hear.
That's nice.
What up, V-Tech? I was really hoping that that Ford GT would have been it for you last night, but
When I was checking the
yeah.
Seven point 244.
got 3 minutes to practice.
Said 3. There's more than 3, ain't it? Well, those are controlled through another software, though, right? Do those have a update as well? I know that a bunch of stuff updated right before that last update happened. I just don't have the same pedal, so I'm not sure.
About to reboot.
Oh, okay.
Sorry there, Ian.
Yeah, no problem.
One of the 4D cars was crossways on the track and I was about to hit him.
Yeah, no worries.
Is Jim really ever sorry? That's the question.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I'm Canadian, there's your answer.
Yeah, we're always sorry. Oh, wow.
He's so sorry. Cars.
Wait, I think that was me.
7.0.
When's the last time you had a double-double? That's the good question, man.
I switched to regulars, and this morning. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. I will try not to mess up this lap.
Thank you.
6.475. That was your fastest lap of the session.
AJ, is that last turn second or third?
I was using third. I don't
Car on
know.
your left. Still there. Clear on the left.
Man, I'm still slow. Hell. So it's not the car.
Yeah, Brendan, last turn, I give you 6 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna give that a shot.
6.958.
Right, everybody, time for a quick driver's meet. This one will be real quick. Last week's race was pretty good. Just keep on doing what you guys are doing. Try not to go pretty wide into turn 1, probably 2 or 3 either. Just, you know, want to see everybody live past lap 1 if we can,
He said that, but
make that
then what
happen.
happened?
Watch braking points is, if you're further back, they will be further back from what you're used to. And yeah, let's go out there, have a good time. If you are getting laps, just find a safe space, be predictable, move over, and everything will be good. Yeah, so leader, go on green, no passing before the start-finish line, and yeah, everybody have a good time, all right?
6.512.
Sorry, Ryan. No problem, man. That just scared the shit out of me.
Hey Peter, I'm gonna need some coaching after this. You are flying in that car.
Don't coach him. Shit.
You're just upset that I asked.
Said you slow. You faster than me.
Where?
Pit box in 10,
Your time faster than mine.
Oh, it is?
5,
I thought we were running 205, 204.
2, 1.
No, me.
Right here.
Yeah.
Move it, move it.
Didn't you run 205 yesterday?
Like a 205.9 one time and never got it
Yeah.
again. I never even got close again. I did it one time. The rest of my times were like 206 like sevens, like were like 20 like 7-1. It's like that was my range.
I found the
Like I just
the
did a
part that I was lifting too
2064, but I was
much.
behind somebody when I did that. So
Yeah.
I was drafting on that lap.
Both of you are quicker than me, so what else?
Hey, I was drafting to get mine.
Miller Drive?
You want to draft, Jason?
What's up?
Do you want to draft with me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna qualify anyway.
You might as well. You
Well, you're
that
not gonna
far
call?
up. You're literally the first amateur.
Yeah,
What?
you should call him, man.
Yeah, if you qualify at that speed right there, you're the first amateur. So you could make a little mini gap if you wanted to, because the person beside you can't pass you. If you really wanted to, if you could pull that
Right
time
now-
off again.
Right now we're 1, 2, and 3. Is that right?
Looks like it, yeah.
I don't seem to be all that quick here.
I don't know why I'm losing so much time.
Yeah, I don't either. Well, I do. I know where I suck at. I suck at the carousel. Real bad.
Carousel. Where's the carousel?
That long right-hander.
Yeah, the long right.
Me too.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
You must not suck too bad.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. 7.131. There's the flag. It's over.
Yeah, I saw your message in the Discord. It looks like I'm right behind Stig. Got the flu, dude. Yeah, he ran at 2066. I was at 2067, it looks like. Man, VTech, you're at that 2064, dude. You're worried about us back here, man.
See what happened last race, so. And then they're gonna blame me for it.
Well, the next one's Monza AVO, so we'll see.
Please note that sound levels will be monitored. Please make your way to the steering bay for testing or any concerns. Thank you.
Let's
Sorry,
go up here.
I got the burps.
Oh, I got the wearing the brighter colors today. AVO. Thank you.
My Jeff told me that you holding up the process.
Good luck, everybody.
1 lap to green.
Have a great
Line
time.
up on the left side. The estimated strength of field is
Good luck, everybody.
1,750. Pit road is closed
Good
right
luck.
now.
See you all.
Let's go points
Have fun.
racing.
Survival.
Catch up, 87. Car. Catch up, 87. Car.
What color is your car this time, B?
Whitish pink.
That stuff don't ever be right.
Got an
Hey, Dad,
anime chick
what's
on the
with
side
the
of it. I think you have to log back
A
into
what
trading
on?
paints.
I did.
You did?
I felt like an old
I mean,
lady.
I didn't do it just now, but yeah, I did
Oh.
the other day.
Yeah, after that, as long as the little thing is running, it should
So
be
excited to
loaded.
drive one of these. Yeah, I'm giving it a shot. I love the way it sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, it does sound fantastic.
Catch up, 87. Car. Catch up, 87.
Is that you on the pink
Car.
Porsche behind me?
You just asked me if the pink Porsche behind you?
Yeah,
That would be correct.
the one I'm about to brake check.
That is also correct.
Do it.
Catch up, 87. Car.
See a little mini wiggle with VTech.
Huh?
I saw your little mini wiggle. I was like, that's hilarious.
I'm trying to warm my tires.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was laughing about it.
You
Cause
said
what-
it was allowed, huh?
Yeah, we don't got a lot of room, so I saw like your mini instead of going like wide like they normally do.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just was laughing about it.
Remember front runner, go on green.
Catch up, 87, car.
Awesome. Let's have some fun, everybody.
About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. Right side. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. There's an incident ahead. Clear. The leader's gone off. The next car's the leader. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Put your brake check in, man.
So I'm just trying to stay on y'all's butt so y'all don't leave me.
And I'm bound faster than these guys. I don't know why.
Be you in a Ferrari?
Yep.
I thought my stuff was glitching.
I had to go incognito on you, you know.
Because it kept showing me that you was the car in front of me, but I was looking at the Ferrari like, this ain't him. Well, that's messed up, because I would have overtook you if I'd have known what was going on. Or at least, I'd have, well, I guess I wouldn't have.
18.573.
All right, Stig, let's see what you got.
There's an incident ahead.
Stay left, stay left.
Come on, Herbert. Roger.
Thanks.
You're
Not-
welcome,
not
man.
coming up your inside.
Line up.
Yeah, they are always involved in crashes, it feels like. That new dude with the S, because it feels like, yeah, he's fast, but he's reckless. Just because you're fast don't mean you can just YOLO it.
Right side. Keep to the left. Stay on the left. Clear.
I gotta remember my line.
9.102. You're in the top 10.
Yeah, that's crazy. This car be slidey a little bit.
Slow Mercedes on front.
Six point 4.7. You've just set your fastest lap of the session. Go left.
Took away my little turn-in spot. I was not expecting him to come out of the pits right there. I thought they was already out of the pits.
Their crew chief didn't warn you?
Nope.
No, you don't have to. You keep side racing.
Yeah. Normally he says something, but nothing this time.
Six point 5.55.
run on me. I had to let go of the gas a little bit. Hopefully my draft will keep me close enough. Wait, a couple of laps right there.
7.093. The leader is running 6.122.
6-1. This is not running away.
6.936.
These turbo cars and no low end, man. I should be able to catch him off of that.
Car right. Clear.
Good stuff.
Thank you. Look, the tires though. Oh. Now it's time to go get VTEC. Stig lost 2 places. I see you got by him too.
Yeah, I don't like what I did to him. My
My bad, Christian.
You're good. You're good.
I know I'm tearing these tires up sliding out of the last turn in the
Come on, AJ, come on.
turn that's what, turn 2, I guess.
7.268.
What lap should I pit?
Well, you're free to pit any lap now, but we have, I think we got 12 laps left in the tank or something like that. We're coming up to halfway. Like when you pit, you only got like 6 to 8 minutes left, but we got 24 left right now. We're not even halfway yet. But after the second lap, you can pit freely.
Are you doing tires or no?
No, never take tires, dude. These things ain't long enough for tires. That extra 30-something, 47 seconds, you move from right here to the back.
I gotta take off my tires.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, he just told me I got 5 laps of fuel left, so that's about 10 minutes. I gotta get in your draft so I can catch up.
Car 10,
I'm
is
here,
up
I
the
got a
front.
mistake on that.
6.784.
So that guy is lucky. The guy ahead of me. Which I don't say rejoin. Okay.
Stay left. Well, regular.
Okay, stay there.
Is this one of those pay it back, Jim?
Come on, John.
Thank you.
I really don't want to talk about it, Dan.
Brake bias 1 click down because you're pushing too much. Touching grass is not helping either.
I got slowed down by this truck car.
Okay.
83's pitting in.
6.989.
I don't understand why he's racing me.
I don't know, to be honest.
Right side, 20 minutes to go. Clear on the right.
He slowed me down a lot. I was concentrating too much to even get on the thing and to ask him to let us pass on the straight instead of in the turn.
He didn't fight you.
No, but it still slowed me up in a crucial point, so I didn't really gain nothing really.
Sorry, Michael, I
The car
know where to
behind
go.
is pitting. The car behind is pitting.
Oh, yeah. I have balance in the car.
7.307.
Sorry about
The
that.
car behind is pitting.
We gotta move. Undercut us.
It happens, don't worry about it.
Come on, AJ.
Thank you.
Christian came back out in front.
It's fast. Like he was pretty fast here in this with this combo anyway.
Had a horrible outlet.
Well, that's not good. What was it? Just rhythm, or you had somebody in front of you?
Rhythm.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. The lead is pitting now. The car in front is pitting. The car behind is pitting. The car behind is pitting. 7.271. Car 19 has taken the lead. The car behind is pitting.
Oh, you stay out?
Yeah.
Ah, sneaky.
Well, for one, I go in that pit hot, so I did not want to run into you. Also, I just see if I had a little hammer time in me real quick.
Coming out, coming out.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit for more fuel. The lead is pitting now.
You got you, Jim.
The car in front is pitting.
Just had a nice little battle with Christian, but I'm sure that slowed me up.
You win?
Pit box in. 10,
Yep.
5. You're in 4th position. 3, 2, 1. Right here. The lead is pitting now.
Let me go.
That's it, go.
Where y'all at?
Huh?
Just trying to see where y'all at.
You got it.
I'm passing the finish line.
I lost time. You anyway. A lot of time. A lot of time.
Oh, AJ help you. Yeah.
Where's AJ at? Oh, he's
Yeah,
behind me.
Don't fuck up.
Shoot,
Up
from
right.
here on out,
Jump,
I'm not even
PJ.
looking in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, you
My
7 seconds ahead of me now.
My plan was go in hot and either get a black flag or be it right at the line with that downshift.
Yeah.
I practiced that like 3 or 4 times yesterday.
He just wanted to win.
I need a win, man.
How you doing?
I need a win.
Yeah, me too.
You already got a win, JP.
I got disqualified last week.
You did?
Yeah, but that's your drop race. Don't worry about that. You got your drop race.
Nah, man, we don't talk about drop races around here.
Yeah, he hit the incident limit.
Then did a pit stop instead of a drive-through.
Yeah, that's what messed you up, I think.
Yeah, that's what disqualified.
Oh, damn.
Which I've never actually understood which one you're supposed to do first
Car 10
anyway.
is up the front.
So I guess it's the drive-through first. Maybe the hold is if you speed in the pits or something. I don't know.
38.148.
Totally different game. F1, that's what I was playing.
Oh, could be. Yeah, it could be that. That's what they do.
I'm not liking the profile or whatever that I have.
Which one did you try out?
You
The
update.
Samsung?
Same one, yeah.
There's another one that it was too hard for me to type it in because I don't know the guy's name. But Morad has one, but it's not under his name right now. The guy who made his last one.
Something like that.
Yeah, but I couldn't try to describe that on the phone, and I couldn't get in my profile at work today. We was too busy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
It's basically exactly
to me,
like
it
the
feels
previous
worse.
one.
It feels less like I'm feeling less.
Did you turn your force feedback up any, or you just left it the same?
Yeah, I had to turn it down actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, VTEC is gone, running away.
10 minutes to go.
No, I'm not.
Stay sharp.
You're trying to distract me. I know what you're doing.
27.401.
Oh, I missed it. It's okay. This is interesting.
Following his line. No bueno. Oh, I thought that was you. God damn, I've been pushing so hard. It's Timothy or something. I thought that was Jason. Timothy. Yeah, but he's a big.
6.523.
I kind of tried to let him go so that I wasn't battling him and losing time to you.
Since we don't lose any points for letting the pros by now that I know that, it is easier to do that now.
Yeah, slow down a little bit.
Can't do that.
You might miss a bowling ball. I fucked up. Way too much.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Come on.
So I got 5 laps of fuel left.
The car in front, going off.
Stay left, y'all. Stay on your normal route. Normal route.
.605. Five minutes to go.
Wow, you lost a lot of time doing that.
Huh?
VTech lost a lot of time messing with that dude.
Yeah, it's okay. Did you finish ahead of me? I'm not gonna fight you.
You're quicker than me, man. I won't be able to catch you unless you make big mistakes.
left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Trying to make that as smooth as possible, AJ.
Yep, all good. Was just trying to make sure I didn't overdrive it too. Hey Stefan, I gotta come in at the end of this lap. I got a black flag.
Oh, dirty boy with racing light.
Oh, that's my first X right there. Been trying super hard to just keep it as clean as possible. What up, Neil? This is the league race on Wednesdays that I do every Wednesday. Me and Stig are in here.
7.681.
Looks like right now I believe Stig is running 4th in the amateur class. Right now I'm currently 1st in the amateur class. Yeah, it's with the CSRL, which is like another like Discord that I'm in. But yeah, starting this season, we started doing we start matching the iRacing schedule, so either the IMSA or the GC3 schedule, and this time we chose the GC3.
Watch out, watch out.
Yeah, he almost
Killed me.
collected me.
Will somebody spin?
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't spin, he just went deep into the grass.
Oh.
Yeah. And he was trying to return to
The racing light.
the track and almost collected me.
The leader just did a 5.971.
That's insane.
Robert.
I went deep.
So you're the only guy.
Car on your left. White flag, white flag.
It's all good.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Slow down, Brandon.
6.708.
Hey.
Hello.
You crashing, Brandon?
I was not ready.
No, I like this Brandon.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, where you come from?
He was playing around.
Yeah. Hey, shit.
And now I got a dog bomb you to this corner right here.
That's what it is.
YOLO.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
So Neil, I'm not saying that when in your looks of finding a new wheel that you should get the FPEV2, but I've only done 2 races and I've only got 2 wins. So I'm just throwing that out there, dude. Just throwing that out there.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job. You did really well.
Nah.
Good race, Alan. Congrats.
Good race, B.
Good race.
guys.
Yeah, good race. Nice race in there, Jason, where you defended that last corner. I only had one shot at it.
Let's get picture together. Let's get that picture together. Jason, Podium guys here.
I saw you coming. I was like,
Well,
oh,
let's speed
here
up
it comes.
soon. You get in the middle, VTech, because you're in a different kind of car.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
Get one a little bit wider.
Yeah, you got space. You got space.
Good race, everybody. Fill out an incident card if you have an incident to fill out. Yeah, let's.
Cool.
Looking forward to
I'm
next
gonna
week.
get one with VTech and then Christian too.
Good job, guys. Had fun. Thanks a lot.
Brandon Potts, Antonio Diaz, and Jason Potts. It looks like you 3 are the amateurs. Alan Elwood, Peter Moeller, and Frank Pisano, you make the pros.
Congrats. Good game.
Thank you. Thank you. Christian, I just had to prove that Oscar's best girl, so I just had to do that.
You don't
You
go
know.
3 wide on first turn? I was gonna say that, but you know.
Nice job, man.
All right, let me pop over there. Well, all 3 of us got to pop over there.
Where you go? Wanna take a picture?
In the
Broadcast waiting room.
I'm just gonna have to rewind and I'll do a picture. Yeah, we gotta go to the broadcast waiting room.
Alright, I'll be there now.
Okay.
Let me go to pits.
All right, stream, about to pop on over here real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's where's the waiting room? Waiting room. I'll catch you later, Neil. Thanks for stopping in and everything. Yeah, Wednesdays I do this league race. So yeah, any Wednesday after like 7:30, I'm on until around this time, doing the league race. So thanks for stopping in, definitely. A couple ZFG guys are in here.
Good race, Peter.
Is that Renan?
That was Alan that said that.
Oh, Alan.
Yeah, good race, Alan.
Yeah, we got to 1 that one time. I don't think I broke early. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Oh my God.
I felt like I broke at the 2 mark. I was like, I think that's what we've been breaking the whole time.
No, you broke way early. It's no big deal. It's kind of the nervous braking when you're leading. I had damage. That's why I pitted. I pitted to kind of try and drop Frank, and to repair the damage because I couldn't turn. I was having a tough time turning afterwards.
Okay.
I need a translator now. Okay.
Didn't really matter. Didn't really matter anyway because I didn't have the pace to stay ahead of you.
Well, in qualifying, I didn't know if I made the right car choice. AJ and I decided on my Ferrari. Like, I don't. Looking at this, I don't know. I mean, we got lucky with the circumstance in turn one, but
Oh, for
still.
sure. Yeah, that was very unfortunate for Sim and Michael. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I don't know if it was glue or whatever, but they definitely kind of locked together.
Yeah, it looks like Michael was getting ready to go in the corner, and Tim kind of turned down on it, and then they just stuck together.
Yeah, I kind of suspected that. It looked as though Tim kind of turned in. That's too bad. You hate to see somebody lose it on lap one, turn one.
Yeah.
At least my computer didn't freeze today,
Man, amen to that.
right?
That is a good thing.
Last week was ridiculous. It froze right before qualifying.
Ready to.
Same, Logan, if you can hear the cars and stuff as well as me.
Oh wow, Jim finished fourth. Huh. Oh no, that's not right. What's that? That's last week. Does anybody else have any issues with the results and stats page not being up to date?
What you talking about? Inside iRacing?
Yeah. On the
They use a third-party software.
how are you? Uh-oh. I did something wrong.
What'd you do?
He did something wrong. I think my tire was dead. The end.
I'm like
When I
listening
was
to the
driving.
broadcast a little bit so I can kind of know when they are pulling us up.
Oh, are they live?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're like a couple channels up from where we're at has like broadcast link or something like that.
they were recorded and then.
Hello,
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Far enough.
I saw you comes. Um, so
Now they're doing the winner in the pro class. What'd you say?
You didn't hear the interview?
Yeah, I'm listening right now.
He wasn't motivated. Your cousin. Is it cousin or brother?
Cousin.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Your neck, VTech. I'm just waiting for I finished in first, Barb. First in the amateur class. Jason got third. I had to get that P1 going, you know. I'm just saying, it might be the new Will. Right. I'm just getting ready for the interview. They already did Jason, and they did you can. Here's the interview. I'll paste it real quick. If you want to click on the interview, I'm next here in about, I don't know, 5-10 seconds probably. So. Okay.
Good night.
Why don't you go ahead and take our winner in the end class?
Hey there, Brandon. You got a copy?
I got a copy. How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing good. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Is that a good race for you there? Did you enjoy that one?
It was a good one. I'll tell you that. It was a good one. You know, I had a couple podiums, but never came out with the W. So my closest was that second place at the last race of last season when it was me and John. So, and then he ended up winning it, so he went up to the pro class. But yeah, this is it's a good one. It's a long time waited. Actually, funny thing is, last week I actually got my first ever official road class win too. So it's just slowly getting better.
So we are a shooting star right now, huh?
I know. I'm thinking so. Just got to ride that wave, trying to ride it as long as I can.
Hey, ride that wave because I mean, it's such a good feeling. I mean, to be able to, I mean, the work that you've put in, and now you're getting the results. Just to be able to get those results of all your hard work. I mean, it's got to make you feel really good.
It does, because it's like, because every once in a while, like I got a few top fives, and it's just like, am I ever going to be able to catch this first place, people or whatever? And then I just happened at Watkins Glen, like right after, it was literally right after our league race. I just hopped in and whatever, and was like, let me just give it another shot, because I got close at Watkins, but I just couldn't pull it the first. And then I happened to qualify high and just qualified P1 and finished, and then carrying it over to here. I don't actually drive the Ferrari like ever, but when I do my time stuff, I'm usually fast in the Ferrari, but I just don't like the way it drives necessarily, and that's kind of weird because I know a lot of people like the way it drives. But it just felt like, what, just give it a shot today, and it held out for me, so can't say much about it now.
Yeah, it's one of the other cars. I have the Ferrari and the Porsche, and they drive so differently. And I started in the Porsche and I drove the Ferrari a couple times, and I'm with you. I don't like it at all, but it is fast. I need to get more comfortable in it, but I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't feel. I don't have the feel for it, I guess I should say. So it just. I know what you're saying in that respect, but
I think from us coming from the Porsche, we like to start the turn in and get our foot down a little bit, like, because you can steer the Porsche a little bit more, and if you do that in the Ferrari, it feels like it's like a 4-wheel spin, like you're just sliding a little bit. So I think we just have to get used to like doing everything later than we normally would in the Porsche. The Porsche is more about like get that turn in, get the gas down so you can pull out because it doesn't have a lot of low end. But we're lighter so we can go in a little deeper. And this, when you do that, you just start sliding out. It makes an understeer where ours would oversteer. So it's a completely different style, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm trying to find a style, so it's probably I need to pick one and then kind of just stay with that for a while, and then find out whatever style I have, and then start the adjustments there. But you have been just like I said, a shooting star here lately. I mean, just putting in the work, and then getting the results too. So I'm glad to see you got your first win here in this league. So that is awesome. Congrats on that, and there's plenty more from you to. We go to Monza next week. Is that how are we feeling about that?
I'm hoping for another good result at Monza. Monza, funny enough, is when I first started this league, I want to say it was season 2, I think. Monza was my very first track. So this is like, I'd barely even touched iRacing, to be honest. Like I'd found the league through a stream, hopped in, and they were like, oh yeah, come out, and things like that. So I hopped in, and it was a disaster, but it was fun, and I just, never left. So I'm hoping that Monza, treats me right. I think it'll be doing pretty good. Like this week, I had a few tips from Skyler. Unfortunately, he got the flu. He couldn't make it today. But I got a few tips from him and the ZFG crew, and he was helping out me and Christian. And Christian was faster than me all week, like during a few of the practices that I kind of popped in. And I was like watching him. I was trying to catch his time. I could never do it. And then today, I think I just had better race pace.
Yeah, you guys were battling there. It was you, Diaz, Potts, and Torres. I mean, you guys were, just putting on a pretty good show there for a couple laps, and it was fun to watch. And you were able to come away there and get in front of all of them and get this W tonight. Anybody you want to give a shout out to on that 25?
Yeah, shout out to the ZFG crew, the family and everything like that. I just, you guys for throwing out a good show. It's, really appreciate it. And, I like pop it in, like, tomorrow I'll end up watching the stream while I'm working. And, just thank you guys again. And, hopefully I can keep this momentum up and get a few more podiums.
Yeah, keep putting in that work, and you're getting the results, man. So congrats, and we will see you next week.
Thank you. You guys have a great night.
All right, man.
There's your winner here tonight in the M class. That's one.
All right. All right. Yeah, I know, Barb. I gotta keep up doing the good job and stuff. Hopefully, just slowly move it on up. It was nice when I was nervous on some of it because I was like, man, am I sliding out? Am I doing all right? And felt like it did pretty good. So I think overall I want to say I think I was P8 overall, so it was still a really good result even overall compared to everything out of 25. So it was nice. It was definitely a adventurous time. But need to just keep up that momentum, and it's Monza next week is a fairly easy track, kinda. It's a bunch of straights, but you can mess up those 2 chicanes and then mess up a lot of stuff. So I just gotta keep it up and keep up the attempts. So I might try to do maybe a little extra practice if I can. Let me see if that pops up the way that it should. It did. Okay, cool. But yeah. Oh man. It was definitely a adventure, Barb, I will tell you. But I got everything done and got the P1. So how much longer are you gonna be out, Barb? Do you know? Just an estimate. Probably about 30 minutes or so. Okay. All right. Well, I guess. Well, since the race is over, I'm not gonna race. Even if I hop into like a lobby or something, I won't race them, and then I'll see see how you do. I mean, hold on. What did I just do? How did that go in reverse just now? Oh, okay. I don't know. Sorry. I was... it looked like on the side that my chat stopped, but it looked like it was because of the 2 different things. But yeah, I guess because of how late it's going to be, you're probably just going to pick something up probably. So if you do, just let me know, and then I'll tell you what to pick me up. But yeah, just gonna be kind of chilling now. Matter of fact, I might, just because I am done. Let me see if anybody's on Steam. I might pop over there, but if not, I might maybe I just pop some Tekken in, or I might just call it a night and play basketball or something with one of the boys. I'm sure that they're over there playing and stuff, because that's what they normally do. But yeah, just chilling for right now. Let's see. He's an F1. He's there. Okay. So maybe. Gotta figure out how to find my friends list on this again. I had to close that. Let's chat. Let's see. Is anybody on? Podium is technically. Yeah, just kind of chilling for now. Chilling. I'll take that dub. I will take it. Oh, P6 overall. Oh, I did better than I thought overall. P6 overall. This is from Ohio. It's from Ohio. Okay. I'm gonna capture that real quick. Officials. Anybody out there doing anything interesting? He's doing a practice. It is looking good. This feels crooked again. I want to say that it keeps getting knocked or something. It was crooked the whole freaking stream probably, and I didn't even pay attention. Dang. It's okay. Close that. Yeah, at this point in the race, a few of them had already pitted. Is there a pit status window? That's what I need to see. Is there? Let me go to standings, content. There's like a pit status, like they have a time in pit box. Which I guess that would technically let me know. I could do something like that probably. And then I gotta figure this out. How do I want this to show? Because if I have it too much, it's gonna go into the rear view mirror, and I don't want that. Yeah, I got up to the P2 and then I took the win when Antonio went in for the pit. Actually, this is the lap right here. Actually, like that it's on. So I was I was behind him on this lap. Where's Far Chase? So I was behind him the previous lap, and I had a feeling that he was going to go in. So I was like, all right, if he goes in, I need like a hot lap. So I was like, all right, like let's go. And because I did like when I go in the pits here, especially because it's up, yeah, I did. Yeah, I finished P1. Yeah, I got the P1. Um, I I just was like, I just put in a flyer here to be honest. Actually, I want to say I stayed out for one more lap as well. It wasn't just this lap. I stayed out for one more after this, I think. Oh no, it was this. But like when I'm going up here though, like I am super super late. Like I was actually going too fast up until the cone. Like you see like that brake spike right there? It was because I was technically going too fast right there. So let me go to Chase. So as I'm going up, I had to like spike it right here. So this is where I had to hit the brake again right there to make sure like I spiked it all the way up there and then I finally hit the right mile per hour and I went in at 45 miles per hour. So yeah, I said it yesterday. I was either going to get a black flag for going too fast or I was going to make it. It was one or the other. There was no ifs, ands, or buts on this one. I was like, I got to do it because in my head, that was the only way I was going to be able to beat you. Because I was like, man, Stig was just killing. Like, you were faster than me all week, dude. I couldn't catch you at all. And then just without, because my plan, I'm not going to lie to you. So my plan was, because you started beside me, I, based on your time, I knew you were faster than Antonio. So I was like, when we were going through turns one or whatever, my plan was stick behind you, and then let me go to laps real quick so I can go back to the lap one. So lap one, Far Chase. So like right here, like my plan is literally to like I was trying to like let you by like that's why I stayed like really far wide. I wanted to let you by. I wanted to tuck in behind you as soon as possible. And I did not notice that there was a wreck turn one. Was that the first? Was that the 2 leaders? Wow, P1 and P2 wrecked each other. I did not know that. I thought that was the second lap. That was lap 1, turn 1. The 2 leaders. Okay. But my plan was tuck in behind you and just ride the draft as long as possible because I was like he'll probably slowly pull away. So I was like, if I can hold on to you, like let's just say out of like the I don't know how many there was. It says it was 19 laps. So out of the 19, if I could hold on to you for like 9 of them, like getting very close to like when we had to pit, then I was like, me and you could hopefully have like a mini gap between like third, fourth, or whoever like that was behind us. Now my cousin is normally faster than me. Like this is my first time ever beating him. So he didn't have the pace or whatever this week he said, but I normally can't beat him. So last week, well, technically last week I would have beat him though because of my pace as well. So this would have been like my second week beating him. But yeah, like normally he's just faster, and like he threw up the middle on one of the turns, but I was letting him do that because I was like, there's nowhere to go. Yeah, he so right before like coming up like when I made the pass as soon as he made the pass on you because we were in a group voice chat, he was like, man, I didn't like the way I made the pass. That's why he said he was sorry, because he was like I didn't like the way that I like kind of shoved it in there. I don't think I left him enough room. And in my head I'm saying like, don't worry, Stick could get right back by you because he's faster than both of us. And then I think when you pitted, I think you did kind of catch up to him. I don't know if he caught you or you caught him. I thought you were catching him. But he ended up in P3 at the end, though. He got 3, and then Antonio, which is the one who qualified first, he ended up in P2. But yeah, like my whole goal was to stay within like 0.7ish, because the couple times I got closer to you where I was like, you know what, I think I might try to make a pass. The Ferrari's front end was lifting up so much. But I also think it's because this section right here is downhill. So I was behind you and we're downhill, so it's already kind of lifting up, and it just was like not a great area. And you were faster than me in all the places that mattered. I was like, man, I can't get by him. But you know, it was a good battle. Like, those laps was good. And then I think actually without this wreck right here, because I didn't want to pass you during the wreck because I was like, that'd be jacked up because you were like being cautious. But that wreck, I think it just threw you off your rhythm, because after that, if you pay attention, your lines weren't as like crisp as they normally were. And like I know my lines were thrown off, and normally this is where you'd run away from me, and you didn't. So I was like, I don't know if it was that, or maybe you got too close to Antonio, or what. Antonio's nickname is VTech, so if I say VTech, that's him. Yeah, I don't know what it was, dude. You were doing good, man. At being super conservative and couldn't push. See, so I used to do that. Like, that's what I did last season. Is in the season, well, actually, all the seasons up until this. So like for the last 5 seasons, is I would get really conservative. So this is when he tried to tuck in beside me, and all I did was like, all right, like you can have the outside. Like I'll just take the inside away, and then you can't turn in right here. And then he like, because I was like, that's a bad place to try to turn. But I think if you start to like realize where you're faster than people, like then you can like push there, and then just don't push in the bad areas as much, and then like you'll just naturally be faster. Because like right here, this is like this is the biggest gap I think you had on me. It was like 1.2 seconds, I think. And I was like, dang, like I'm out of his 1 second range. I'm not going to catch him. So then, but you had one bad turn. Was it this? I don't think it was this one. I think it was the one at the end of this. You had a bad turn, and it let me back in. But I just was like, man, you must have got like flustered, or something was wrong, or something. But yeah, like literally, like I was like, as soon as I saw your brake lights, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna brake at the same spot as him. Like that's exactly what I was doing. Everywhere you broke, I broke at the same spot, even if my line was a little different. Yeah, so the first turn, I found like the first turn, you just go down one gear. So go to 5th to 4th. Take it in 4th gear, and then I take the second turn in 3rd gear. For the most part, I kept taking it in 2nd and 3rd because I couldn't figure out if I needed the low end or the high end or what. So I just kept flicking back and forth with the turn 2. But turn 1, you just go to 4th gear, try to get as inside as possible, and it's going to wash you out wide, but you won't go off. And that's what I had to keep doing. I kept messing up the carousel though. I messed up the carousel like 5 times. Like I didn't like mess it up like necessarily as in like going off or nothing like that, but I would be like either in the wrong gear, or I would go like a tiny bit too wide, and I'd have to like tap the brake like really small and go like that. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I was trying to like when I was really, really close to you, I was staying in a high gear on purpose because I was using the draft to keep me like close. But yeah, I never did the carousel. I think the same. At any of the freaking things. The like going through some of the this guy right here. I didn't even hear my thing say he was coming out. Like that threw me off so bad. But yeah, like that. Like I took that one in 2nd that time. But yeah, like when I was close to you, I was purposely staying like in a higher gear and just kind of saving tires and stuff. But when I got by myself, I still couldn't 100% figure out what to do. Other than when I did move my brake, so I moved my brake bias up 2 clicks at the beginning of the race, and then I moved it down like 1 click when we were near like midway, and then I ended up moving it down another click, so basically back to where it defaults at, like the fixed default. I ended up going there near the end of the race. Actually, it might have even been one click lower near the end of the race, and it helped me with some of my braking because a few of my later laps were my fastest laps, which of course we had less gas and stuff, but it was cool. I think that's 2 clicks up. I can't remember. I think that might have been 2 clicks up because I think that's where I went, and then I slowly moved it down as the gas was leaving, so that I kept getting more brake pressure on the back, so that the back end would act right. Because the back end kept uh it wouldn't kick out enough. It was understeering a lot, and I was like, man, I need a little bit more oversteer so that I can drive out of it a little bit, but not how I normally do. Because normally I stay at default and then I go down from there in most cars, but in this one I had to move it up a little bit so that it would brake a little bit better. It felt like it's just I'm not used to the Ferrari. I don't. This is my first time ever driving the Ferrari in a race, so I don't ever drive the Ferrari other than just to practice. I'll hop in it, do laps. The Ferrari is one of my fastest cars. It's just not my most comfortable car. I can usually put in pretty fast laps though in the Ferrari. Yeah, that's what. Let me speed it up and see like what. No, I think it's the next lap. Let me see. When did I get by? I think I got by you this lap right here. Yeah. So actually, what happened in the? Because I didn't watch the pass or nothing. I think it was the turn before the carousel. I think because right here I slowed you up right there because I lost the back end. So I was like, dang. Because I was going to let you by right here because I was like, dang, I slowed him up. But then oh okay. What? Oh, I see. He had room at the beginning, but he washed wide. Okay, I see what happened. If he wouldn't have washed wide and he would have kept it, I think you could actually got him back with your speed because you'd have had the right one. But yeah, from here, like I don't know how close he ever actually got to me now that you say something. I want to say that like maybe once or twice he got within like a half a second, but then after that, I don't think he got too much closer. Because this is when I was like, I need to go chase down VTech or Antonio. I was like, I gotta go catch him because I didn't want him pulling away. Because, like I said, in my mind, I knew you were faster, so I was like, if I can catch him and hang on, you could have caught back, and then we'd have had a battle. He pitted right after that. Did you pit with him? Hold on. Oh no, you didn't. You stayed out. Okay. So you stayed out. There's the back marker. You went in the next lap. Okay. So when you pitted, do you know were you going faster this lap or were you slower this lap than your previous couple laps? Because you had space right here, nobody in front of you. If I were you, I would have stayed out here because you had that gap, and then you could have ran your qualifying laps because you wouldn't have had draft to mess with you or any air. Yeah, so yeah, I think that you should have stayed out this next lap. Got yourself together, put in a really good like lap right here because like we went in no sorry, Antonio went in the next lap and then I went in 2 laps later. So I think technically you could have done 2 more laps because that's what I did. Because this lap coming up, Antonio pits and then I pit the lap after that. So I think if you would have stayed out this lap and got let's see how close was it when you come out with him. But like let me see. Oh, I think yeah, you were ahead of him. So yeah, so your pit, you got ahead of Jason with the pit. So I wonder what happened. Was it just you just weren't comfortable anymore or what? Because you came out ahead of him. Like I said, you were definitely faster than us. He caught you with draft. He took the inside, and then you guys had somebody else right there too to mess with your line. So that's not going to make you comfortable at all anyway. So also, I guess like this was Tim, so he's a pro driver. Another tip that you can do is how Tim caught y'all so fast is try to find a good so when Tim caught you like right here, your best bet would have been to actually let Tim by real quick because he's pro, we're in two separate points brackets. So it doesn't like a pro getting by you don't lose any points. It's only amateur to amateur and pro to pro. So you could have let Tim by you right here, tucked in behind him and had him pressure Jason. And then with him pressuring, then y'all could have probably made a double overtake. But yeah, that's what you probably should have done right there is let Tim by a little bit earlier since he was catching you guys. Let him pressure Jason and you just kind of tuck in and do that. Because like that's what I was doing with AJ up front actually is I once I started catching him, I was like, let me try to get within a second and I'm just going to ride his coattails and pull away from Antonio. And then, but luckily by this time though, it was oh, I went the wrong way. By this time, I had a decent gap on him because I think I'm 2 cars up from here. Yeah, I'm 2 cars up, so like I had a decent gap by that time. Can he even see me when we go into the thing? Okay. You said from that point you're just trying to keep the guy behind you away. Let me see. You were. Oh yeah, he's within a half a second. Ooh. Who was that? Oh, Jason Potter. It's funny that there's he has almost the same last name. His name is Jason. That's hilarious. He's new to the group. He's new to CSRL, so I don't know how fast he is or nothing. I have no clue. I know it says he's 1.7, so maybe he's good. Let's see. I'm not sure. I cannot remember. Actually, let me pull up the stats real quick. CSRL. Where's the points thing at? Point standings. Oh yeah, week 1, Jason Potter. That's hilarious. Yeah, so he's quick then. And then last week he was in 3rd. So yeah. So yeah, he is fast. Okay. I did not even know that. I don't know if I have you in here. I don't. Hold on. Let me add you to my Discord. That way, like anytime you want to pop in, you can. But yeah, I saw that. So this is going to separate the and with it, to be honest, it's not going to separate us that much. It's just going to like make us even more tied, I think. Because I was tied for second, but I was 2 points off because of I placed lower in the first race. So me, Jason, actually me, probably both Jasons, and probably you. I don't know if you will or if you'll be right up there, but it's probably going to be me, both Jasons, and Randall didn't race this race, did he? No, he didn't. So it should be me and both Jasons all tied for P1. You should be tied for P2 with because they're not going to lose much because it's probably going to count as a skip week. So it's probably going to be like you, Randall, and Jay Little probably because them two missed, or you might go above them and they might be down lower, and it might be you and Antonio actually tied for second next week. It's going to be close. It's going to be interesting. I tell you. Where is? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, they got rid of it. I was hoping that it kept the little P or the point standings from the short thing because they had it listed out how they were doing the points, and they don't have that listed right now because they're using like a third party, so it's staggered a tiny bit differently, but not by a lot. Dang, I'm kind of mad that I can't find it. Wait, is it in the series rules? Did he put it in there? Oh, it's at the top. So winner 53 points, runner up 51, third 49. So they're 2 point staggers, it looks like. Well, the first 4 are 2 point staggers, and then it goes 1 after 5th place. I was looking for the points right here. The 53, 51, 49, 47, and then 46, and then it goes down by 1. So I couldn't find this point thing right here. He had it pasted that it looked different before, but then I was able to, I guess, find it right there. But yeah, man, that was a good race. It was a close race though. I'm hoping for some more close racing next week at Monza. I'm okay at Monza. I need to work on my brake markers at Monza because I feel like I'm okay at the beginning of Monza, and then near the end of it, I always jack up a brake marker, and then I end up either losing it in the very last turn, because that's what happened to me a few times. The very last turn, like the wide right, like going into the front stretch, I push too far out wide, and somebody goes inside of me, or I push out wide and I try to like brake a little bit more to get back inside, and then I spin it. Or I get taken out in one of the chicanes, one of the first 2 chicanes. Usually not the third one near the backstretch, but usually the first 2 chicanes. Somebody goes in, they dive bomb me, and I get taken out. Yeah, we do the mini one. But yeah, this would be the full Monza, and because they don't actually, if I can remember. Oh man, I'm gone this weekend because of the freaking eclipse. I won't be able to do this. I was gonna say I could throw up a hosted this weekend, but I'll be here Saturday, but Sunday I won't be here. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sunday I'll be leaving, so I'll be able to maybe throw up a hosted in the next few days then. And I'll try to do like a Monza. So maybe I'll throw in the ZFG chat like, hey, working on Monza. You guys want to? Yeah, I was just about to say that. Well, I know that we're going to give Skylar at least one day because he has the flu. So maybe Friday or maybe Saturday. We'll see if one of them can hop in with us. Maybe we'll aim for like Friday or something if you're free. I don't think I have plans Friday night, so that'd be a good thing actually. Is to um. Yeah, he caught the flu. He popped in my stream near the beginning just to say like good luck. I got the flu, so I couldn't make it, and I was like, dang. Did the practice, was feeling all right, and then boom, he was like he was on dad duty, and I think he got it from the kids. I was like, dang, that sucks. Oh man, I'm thinking I'm who said that? Let me disable this mode real quick. Ah, okay. Oh, and then does does your wheel, the screen, does it use SimHub to put the stuff on the screen like the dashboards? Oh yeah, he loves Road America. Yeah, the manager's got you flustered. Yeah, SimHub. Okay. So like I was able, I know it's dumb, but I was able to like match my the colors or whatever for my wheel. So I can show you behind. Let me actually pull this down so I can see what I'm showing you. Okay. So I have, let me uncoil this. So I have the purple chrome hub extender, and then I have it blue in the same purple. It's just it doesn't show up that much in the light. But then also, dang, that's washed out too. We can kind of see if I do that. But I have it matching the colors or whatever with that. But that's the Soul Pec dashboard. Like everybody was talking about like the Soul Pec like DDU. Well, they have the oh, dude, I have mad things from in SimHub. Uh, there's a few of them that I would definitely recommend. Like most of them come from like GitHub, where you actually get a lot of the stuff at. But let me pull this over. So like in my Dash Studio, these are just my favorite ones or whatever. But so like I got the Lovely Dash, which is fine. GSI, they have their stuff in their Discord, so they're free. Like they're just in their Discord, like in a folder. So if you want to like look at any of these, they're pretty good looking. This one, it gives you all the data that you need on this one, so I run this one a lot. Um, and then the Yelps or whatever, this is the one that it matches the in car. So whatever car you're in, it matches it. And then I got the Soul Pack and then the new GSI. There well I want to say the little Yelp one, the GSI ones and the Soul Pack I got from Discord. This one I got from I think it's GitHub is where it comes, like when you just search. It's wherever you get the stuff for like where you have to get Lovely Dash or whatever. It's that same site. I think that's GitHub. And then this is Quirkatizer's dash from his. That it's like a little frog person. But yeah, like there's a few dashes that I would recommend just giving a shot. Um, just because like they give you enough information, and there's like I like the new GSI one. I like the Soul Pack. The Soul Pack. The only reason why I like the Soul Pack is it has a bunch of colors. That's what all these are. It's all the same. It's just different colors. Um, but yeah, if you want, I'll let me see if I can find it real quick. Ah, because what's the one thing called? It's called like Roman RSC, like Roman RSC Sim Hub Dash. Oh, it's on the SimHub website, not GitHub, SimHub. So when you're on SimHub's website, I think what I did was, I think you can just go in here and then type in like, I think I just typed in like iRacing. And you're basically looking for the ones that say dash, but like, yeah, this collection or whatever, that's how you get like a lot of the stuff for the Lovely Dash. Of course, the Lovely Dash is like separate or whatever, like he has it on his thing. And then let me do iRacing dashboards maybe. iRacing dash. But yeah, I just like, I searched for some of these, but then I just remembered like the name of a couple of them and I just kept them. Dang, this is, why is it showing me all this? Search titles only. Yeah, just look at the website. You'll find them. A lot of times, I think you have to be in. Oh, right here. So my fault. So Stig, click. So when you're on here, click on forums at the like top right, not the search, but the forums, and then if you go down a little bit, dashboard templates. You can click here, and here's a decent amount of them. And just when you click on them, you just want to make sure like they work with iRacing. But yeah, forums and then dashboard templates. I've tried this one. I've tried this one. They're both good. I haven't tried the ultimate again, but I do have it downloaded. And a lot of them will pop, like they'll have like the word iRacing or something on there, but there's 5 pages of them, so there's not that many. There's like, that's probably like 50 or 60. But you can kind of click through. Some of them show like what they look like, and then just give them a shot. Most of them are just one click. Some of them, if they have like a weird install, this is the one that I really like. This is the one I was just showing you. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird, but it looks like this. But there's 2 versions, one with the lights and one without. Just do the one without since you have rev lights. And like it gives you your brake bias, your traction control, all that. Those are your pedals, people behind you, your delta, and then this is like your fuel section right here. This will tell you like what the session is and like how much time is on there, and then like laps left and stuff like that. And then this is your temperatures, and then that's your engine temperature. So like this has everything. I run this in like 90% of races. I just found the Soul Pick one last week. But I really like this one. I know it doesn't look all fancy, but it has everything. But they have all kinds of ones like that you can get. But yeah, just on the SimHub thing, and then if you're part of any discords that have their own dashes and stuff, you can do that. Or I can probably even send you the files for some of these dashes. Some of them are pretty small. And if I have one and you want to like see what it looks like, just like let me know, and I can, because you can share these, like you can open it as a windowed, and then it'll pop up on the screen. So like that's the new GSI one. This is what the Soul Pick looks like. I forgot I could do this. I don't know how to really say his name, Yelp or whatever it is like that. I can't remember how to really say his name. I don't know. Will that pop up if we start the? It won't. This one won't show until I get in a car. When you start the car, it looks very similar to whatever car you're in. So I can't show you that one. But that one's kind of cool because it's like dynamic. It kind of just, it mimics like whatever you have. That one, that doll design one that popped up. That looks like, oh, this is another one where you got to be in the car. The one I just showed you, the little, yep, see, like that looks like that one. This GSI one, the Hyper P1 V2, this one's kind of nice too because it gives everything as well. You can change the colors to these too. Like you can hit over and change like the color what it looks like for this one and for the Soulpec one. The Soulpec one I'm running this color right here because it matches the buttons that I have on my wheel. And then they have like the Lovely Dash, which also doesn't. Oh no, it did show. Okay, cool. And then there's the Lovely Dash. So here's some of them. Like I said, that one's not going to show until I load in. Let me pull up this one real quick as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to load in real quick to one because that's super easy to do. And since you drive the Ferrari, I'll load into one with the Ferrari, which makes it even easier. Oh wait, do I have a test drive set up with the Ferrari? I do. I do. There's the backgrounds of what they look like when it's not started. And you can make these backgrounds, you can make your wheel show that. Like, so my wheel right now shows this FPE V2, but whatever dash you put on, you can make it say whatever, or you can mix and match. So mine says this one, but then it launches into the Soulpec when I push the button. Unfortunately, I don't know how to make it save the color that you're on yet, so you have to hit the button to change the color, but you set that in the control section in SimHub. So like when you get in the car, and then like when I start it up, then like you'll see this bottom one is going to look very similar to the Ferrari one that's right underneath it. So that's what your dash would look like on that one. But yeah, that's how they look when they're started up. Dude, I'm totally enjoying this wheel because like I know I joked around like in the interview and like in somebody else's Discord like that I literally have the wheel and so this is my second race with it, my second win. The wheel really does feel good though. Like it and like this one right here might be good. Like if you drive different cars, this one mimics the car. It just is missing like one or two things. Like that's the only thing. And I know that there's a way to change some of the stuff, but the guy does work on these quite often. So if you send him something, he can like try to add stuff. But this one's pretty cool. This one you can't change right now, I guess, unless it's no. Okay. But yeah, like I'm liking the wheel so far. Like no, it doesn't have like the 6 paddles, and it's not like the Hyper P1 where it has everything. Yeah, I could have paid an extra like $200 and got the Hyper. But the main reasons why I didn't is because the encoders are different than the Hyper. So the Hyper has round encoders, which are like they were still like they're newer, but this one had like even better encoders. They line up like vertically, which helps me when I'm looking down like to grab. Hold on one second, Bart. So like I have like the vertical encoders and then the insides and everything is brand new in this wheel. So like if it would have messed up, then it'd been like, well, everything's new, should have got the Hyper, whatever. But nah, I'm loving it. It was between this one and technically I know people were like, oh, they don't like the way the look of the Hyper without the screen. But I was thinking about the one without the screen because I have a dash that Wookie like I gave him the screen and he printed off a thing for around it. He just has to get it back to me. He's already printed it or whatever. It matches this color scheme, I think, and they're supposed to. So I was going to run that for a bit, and then I ended up not going that because I was like, I'll get at least one wheel at the screen. But now that I know that because it's been leaked a little bit that they're working on a GT Max 32. Even if whether it's round or a D shape, that's going to be probably my next rim because that should be where probably in another year. It's probably going to take another year for them to come out with it. So in another year, I'll have another rim. I might have an oval one before that if I sell the X29. I have not mapped. Well, so technically that's a lie. I mapped everything, but I'm gonna throw that in quotes because I kind of cheated. Like, so the plus and minus are the volume for like the game itself, and then the arrows are the volume for like the chat volume, because I didn't really know what to like put on those because I control the black box with the page and the scroll, and then technically it should be page, scroll, and then it should be plus and minus. But I took traction control 2 and I increase and decrease with traction control 2. Because I didn't know what to do. Now these the encoders, the 8 ways, I didn't know what to do. So like up is to check if I have damage, down is to check weather, nothing is left and right. And then over here, the only thing I have set is if I push it in, it will mute Discord. And if but nothing turns, and nothing if I go up and down, it doesn't do anything because I didn't have anything for that. So, and then these 4, if I push in on these 4, that's the different sections of like the dashboards that I was showing you, like the digital dashes. So like, I don't know if this one will change. Yeah, so it's changing right there a little bit. So you can kind of see like that's changing, and then that changes a different section, this changes a different section, and that changes another section, and then this one changes the colors. So I kind of like, so those are SimHub controls, not like in-game controls, but I didn't really know what to map some of the. Oh, and then the thumb encoders. One of them is to turn on windshield wipers, I think, and one of them is there's a brake bias button. This is for brake bias. This is for traction control. So that says TC1 and that says bias. So I use those. I just twist them. And actually TC2 I might actually make ABS, and then you know what? I have these thumb encoders though. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these thumb encoders, like my little rolly up and down. Because right now they're set to, if I'm in a prototype, one of them is to engage the battery modes or whatever, the balance, the attack, and all that. The other one is for like the super formula where you can push the pass and DRS. But I don't even like use those or whatever. And then that's what that one is. I was looking for that. I have a button. Yeah, so I take that back. My left encoder I said that does nothing. If I hit up, it turns on the windshield wipers. If I hit down, it's for when I'm in an open wheel and it pulls off my sunscreen thing. So that's what those do. But no left and right. I didn't set anything left and right, or like when I turn them, they don't do anything right now. Oh wait, this one does. I just set this before the race. So my right one goes between the pages and the in dash, which it's hard to see in the Ferrari because it only has 2. So like if I go here, let's go to test drive. Let me change this to the Lambo real quick. You'll actually be able to see it pretty good. Because the Lambo has like 4 screens, so you'll actually be able to see a change. Lambo. Actually, I might as well go ahead and change this to Monza Grand Prix. Now, next week it is going to rain in the race. So we got to get used to the rain. I don't know what car to drive in the rain. I have 0 clue. Yeah, we're going to have to. If you do any laps at Monza in the rain in the next few days, let me know like how the Ferrari feels. But yeah, it's going to rain, so I have a 0 clue. I'm hoping that it's going to be something simple. Speaking of. So when I turn on the...
Give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
So when I spin this one, like you'll be able to see. So like in the Lambo, so this is daytime, nighttime, quali mode, and I can't remember what the fourth screen is called actually. I don't know what this one's called. My black box should tell me actually, I think. Oh, okay. So this one's quali. This one is, it says Magnus quali, so I'm guessing maximum quality, so everything quality mode, I guess. Which is when I race in this mode because it has the temperatures and the pressures. I only ever need the temps. I wish this one was just temperatures because they turn blue when you pull out, and then they turn back green when the tires are up to temp. Kind of like the Ferrari. The Ferraris, I think they're a different color, then they turn green again. And then this is not just regular nighttime, and then this is daytime. So that's what this little function does, which, to be honest, I don't pay too much attention to it anymore, so I don't know why I used a button for that, but I didn't know what else to put on there, so that's why I did it. Yeah, dude, like, oh, I have to move my uprights for my rig. I have to move them up. So right now, I went from a 50 mil spacer to a 100 mil. So I'm back a good 3 or so inches back from, well, not 3, I would say like 2. I'm like 2 inches back further than I'm supposed to sit. So when I brake, my leg is a lot straighter than it should be. So I do need to move up a little bit. But if I move the seat up, I'm already closer to the wheel, so I'm stuck. Nice, nice. Hey, building the PC, like, that's a good step, dude. Like, have you built PCs before? Can I turn off the wiper in the rain? Oh, that's disrespectful. It won't let me turn off the wiper? I can't be living dangerous with no wiper? Let me see if my wheels will turn blue when I leave out, just so you can see it. Oh. Yeah, there they go. So they turn blue and the temperature goes down when you leave the thing. Brake foot all over the place, having to fix my foot on the pedal correctly. So every once in a while I do. So what I do is like, so if, like, when I'm on a straightaway, for instance, because sometimes I do move my foot too much, is like, if this is the brake, I have my foot kind of rubbing on my pedal just like very lightly, so I like know where it's at, so when I get in the braking zone I can hit it. But every once in a while I lose it because like I have a little bit less feeling in my feet. So because I'm diabetic, so I have neuropathy, so it's like it's a nerve thing, so I don't have all the feeling in my feet like everybody else. So I do have to use pressure a little bit. So every once in a while I have to like rub it so I can like feel like where my foot is and make sure it's not like off to the side too much. Another thing that you can get is, do you wear socks, shoes, or barefoot when you drive? I do. I have sim racing shoes. I know some people do socks, some people do barefoot. I can't do barefoot. I know that you have a pedal cam. I just, in my head, okay, you do shoes. I do shoes too. But if you have a pedal plate, you can get you can kind of do like what Ray does. He has a it's like this gel stuff that, because he uses socks mostly to like do cushion for his feet. You could put that down so that as long as your heel's in like that gel, which is just a cushion, you know where it's at. Or I wanted to get the little pedal plates like Skylar has, but dude, those are like 200, $300 for the plates. I'm like, I don't want to spend $200 on plates. Let me see if I can find that gel stuff. Cart. Here it is. Here's that gel stuff. It's made for like motorcycle seat stuff, but it's just the gel roll and you can cut it. So some people put it on like the metal plate, like right underneath them. Because I think one side is sticky. I think you have to like peel off the side, or if it's not, he might just put something down to make it stick. I can't remember, but they put it there to give them more cushion where their heel is at, and that way as long as your heel is right there, then you're and your foot straight, then it's fine. I don't have that. I keep thinking about trying it, um, but I'm just not sure yet. But some people use that. Um, but yeah, those freaking brackets, dude. I keep looking at them, but I can't make myself buy them. They're just too expensive. I want to so bad, but for me, that's an expense that I don't need to pay for right now. Eventually, maybe, but I'm also thinking about just 3D printing some myself and see. So, so the pedal plate that I have is I actually have so I do have like the top quote unquote pedal plate, but it's really just like a guard almost for. Actually, no, this is all part of the thing. So the VRSs don't come with a quote unquote pedal plate. You can mount them either in 80/20 extrusion, or you can do what I did. I got the Sim Lab, like my rig. I got the Sim Lab pedal plate, and it has a bunch of kind of different adjustments. Like if you wanted to like loosen them up and go side to side, or you can kind of mount them either forward or backward. There is like an extra hole, and then but if you mount them too far forward, you can't get the front plate where your feet actually sit uh, on there. But the good thing with the VRS is a lot of the adjustments once the actual things are set, a lot of the adjustments for the top you can get through on either side. So you can like just hold one side, crank the other one, and then like you can get to like everything. So it's pretty good. Like I like the way that they um design that. I was trying to see if I could find the one pedal plate that he has. It's not Delta. It's not Valcor. It's not that. Let me just see if I can Google it. I'm sure that I could just Google VRS because they only have like the two different kinds. Yeah, so the reason why I did the Sim Lab pedal plate as well is it came with a seat slider. So both my seat and my pedals are both on a seat slider. So like once I move these side brackets up to where I need them, I'm actually going to push them a little further than I need them. And then that way I'm going to center my seat and center the pedals again. And then that way if someone shorter wants to do it, I can move the pedals further up and then seat up. If somebody taller than me, which I don't have many friends that are over 6'3", so I can move them both back if I wanted to, but because of them being on a slider, like I said, all I got to do is like mark my settings. Once I move everything, I'm gonna mark where I sit, and because I'm sitting one click back on my seat, so once I move that up, I'm gonna mark it, and then I'm gonna mark where the pedals are, and I'm gonna measure it. Once I have the measurement, I'm gonna move the uprights to where I want them, and then I'm going to put the pedals there, and then I'm gonna bring the seat up to that exact measurement. Yeah, like I'm telling you, I'm about to be marking everything. I'm gonna call it a pedal face. Yeah, HRS that's who makes them. HRS. HRS. Yeah, so these are the ones that are similar to the one that he has. Like he also has the Housingvilles, I believe. Um, oh, you marking everything made your TV mount more simple. Yeah, so like that's since I haven't built my stand yet, that is going to make it a little bit better when I actually do finally build it. Um, is this the one for the VRS pedals? I can't remember which ones are. No, these are the wrong ones. Products. I look for the ones that say VRS. I think it's this one. Yeah. So they have blue, black, and red. So I'd probably just grab the black ones because with the silver and the black, that might look good. Oh, they do got purple too. I don't know. It'd be the purple or the black. Probably the black. But yeah, 200 Australian dollars to USD. Let's see. 200 AUD to USD. Still 130 bucks for just literally pedal faces, and the pedal faces I have are perfect already. I could literally 3D print this side piece. Like, yes, it's not going to be metal, but if I print it pretty stiff and just have it where, like, if I go off to the side, like, because I could just put it, I could put, instead of like these mini holes, I can just line this up with the middle of my plate where these are already. Actually, I don't even got to do that because I do have the multiple sides on there. I could literally use small holes like this, put it on the side of my brake, and even do another side on the side of my gas pedal to where I can't put my feet outside of it. And I could just do that. I could just like see how the freaking that would work. I could just try to make it like thicker than I would probably need or something. I don't know. I don't think it would break that easy. It's plastic. And I'm not pushing down on it. This is going to be mounted behind the pedal. So I would technically wouldn't even be pushing down on it. I'd be pushing down on the metal. And then this is just to make sure my foot doesn't go off the side. So I don't know. I'm going to think. I'll think about it. Yeah, like, because I wouldn't have to worry about these middle screws if I didn't want to, because like the middle screws are more for like the faceplate. These little side pieces are because like there's a lot of little holes in the face plates of the VRS pedals. So like those little holes, they line up with how it has like slots right here in the front of the pedals. Let me zoom in. So these are lining up with like these little holes. And if I did it right, I could just measure where some of these holes are, pick like, I don't know, 2 in the top, 2 in the bottom. And I could just literally mount it off to the side because it only has one screw in the middle on actually all 3 of these because these are adjustable. So can I zoom in more without having it? I don't want to accept your policy. Here, I'll accept it. I'm already signed in. That's the only stupid thing. So I'm trying to zoom in on this picture. So like right here and here, I can adjust the pedal like this way, like depending on the tilt of my foot. And then down here at the bottom, I don't know, like much is shown. Like here at the bottom, I can adjust like how far down the pedal sits. And then I also can slide it like side to side a little bit if I need to, or back here I can do a shorter throw even. So I can either adjust that it sits lower or if it needs a lower throw or a higher throw. And then like I'm still using the blue spring and the brake, which is like their softer spring, but it's still a pretty it's the same spring. It's the same as like a little bit heavier than the Sprints, but then I have an even heavier one that's really close to the Ultimate because it comes with 2 springs. But I could go, because it's just a spring, I could go to an automotive store, have them cut the spring to the right length, and then I can just put any spring in there and make it even stiffer. So like that's pretty cool, like the way that it is on there. But yeah, like I could just somehow measure these holes, put that there, and then my foot wouldn't slide off to the side. I'll mostly need it for the brake because like our gas foot stays there. Like unless I do NASCAR, your gas foot kind of stays kind of planted, but my brake doesn't. I move my brake a lot. So I think that oh, I could have just showed you the back of them up here. Oh, where'd it go? So there's the back of them, like all the adjustments and stuff that you can get on the back. I gotta go down. So like each one of these like things, there's almost like a different type of adjustment. Because you can even slide the pedal face up and down. Like I said, you can go left and right a little bit. You can go like in and out. It's there. The reason why I got these is because of the adjustability and the fact that they were better than the Sprints, but quote unquote not as good as the Ultimates. But every test that I've seen them in, everyone who's had both of these and the Ultimate say that these are better than the Ultimates. Like not including software. The software of Hosingveld makes them a little bit better than VRS, even though the VRS software is very similar. It's just not as in depth. Like I can show you what the freaking software looks like. It's very close, but it's just not as in depth as what you guys have for so like this is like what it looks like before you adjust anything, and then if I hit adjustments, then I have like where I can adjust all my brake, my throttle. I can do profiles and all that if I want to. I can move the little sliders and all that. It's just not as pretty as y'all's. But and then of course I can set it for all the games and stuff, but I just keep it plain. Yeah, it's similar. It's just not as, I guess, polished, if you will. I don't know. I have mine in dark mode too, because I put everything in dark mode. But this is how it normally looks. I just don't like the look of it like that. So, but yeah, similar, just not 100% the same. But yeah, I'm like, it gets the job done. Definitely gets the job done. Actually, before I forget that, sorry if that got loud, the little noises, but that's what I use my plus for in my right arrow, is to turn up the voice and the in-game, because we have a mute button, so I can mute chat and then unmute chat. But I do want to set a button. I do want to set a button for muting. I might use one of my encoders for muting individual people for when I'm in an official and like the one person's getting loud when they're talking. You can just hit it and it just mutes only that one person. I do want to set that, because right now I do not have anything set for that. Where is IMSA is at? Oh, okay. It's 8 minutes for those. I'm wondering, should I try running the IMSA at Imola? Not tonight though. Not tonight, but in the next few days. Yeah, I got my weather
Car looks clean.
and my damage.
No expected change in conditions.
Does But regular crew chief doesn't have weather though, right? Like the actual crew chief app. I use the in game. Or the super formula is. Actually, I'm gonna check out this super formula lobby. I'm not gonna race in it, but I'm gonna watch. iRacing, yeah. So the only reason that I would say the only reason to use the crew chief app now is if you're doing a long multi-class race. To me, that's the only reason, because from what and only because it tells you when the other class is coming up fat, like you can set it to tell you earlier. Which I wonder if the INI file, if I can change that. I wonder if, because I know that you can change it for everything, but I don't know if there's a setting that would do multi-class, like faster class earlier. Because like I have it set for the multi-class, for the faster class to tell me within like 2.5 to 3 seconds. Whereas the regular, I think, is like 1.5 to 2. I can't remember with the crew chief app. But I wonder if you can do that with iRacing now. If not, we need to like find a way to like send something to them like, hey, we need multi-class editorials inside this, like where we can change it. Because that would be a good idea. Let's go to focus on the leader. Now go to focus on the leader. I'm just waiting for Barb to get home so that I can eat dinner, and then that's really it. She should be home any minute now, hopefully, because she called earlier asking about food. Man, you crashed that fast, dude? Alright, let's go to most exciting. Oh, speaking of issues, yeah, finally, because now I got clutches, I finally got a reason to use clutches now. Even though, to be honest, open wheel without clutches was fine. You just got to pedal the throttle. Like, I lose a little bit of time, but I was never beating anybody off the line in the first place, so I didn't care. Hey, Bart. But thanks for hanging out, Stig. I'm about to hop off for the night, but I will probably be on, well, actually the next 2 or 3 days. I should be on doing a little bit, so I'll catch you in the next couple of days. But like I said, we need to hop on and practice some rain or something, and figure out what car it feels the most comfortable, and then that way we kind of know. And then what cars to stay away from in the rain. And then actually, if I remember, I'll hopefully tonight, if not tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna pop in the ZFG chat. I'm gonna ask some of the people like, hey, got Monza next week for a league race in the rain. Can you guys help me out on cars good or bad in the rain GT3 fix setups, and then that way we can see what they say. Because I don't know what setup they're allowing us to use in the rain. Like, is it just the rain baseline setup, or what is it? I have no clue. I know I can click on it and see, but they didn't put it in the thing. And their official practice on Mondays or Tuesdays, whenever they got it, they're not going to run rain in that, Jim was saying, which I thought was not a good idea. To me, you should practice in the setting. He's like, well, you should learn the track. I'm like, I'd rather learn the track by myself in the dry and then practice in the wet conditions that you guys are going to have set for the race than the opposite. I don't want to have to set up my own rain conditions because they might not be the same. Even if I'm looking at it, I might mess it up. But yeah, I'm gonna see if some of the ZFG guys will kind of do some research for us as well this weekend, and then that way they can tell us I know everybody's new to rain, but they usually figure stuff out faster. And then I just kind of take it and go from there. It won't let me move it over. But yeah, we'll see. But I will catch you later. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for everyone else who stopped by the stream. And until next time, peace.